Hi, this is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Well, as a kid, one of my favorite things to do was I remember this book I had. It was called the Book of Lists. It was like top 10 of everything from the top 10 economies in the world, top 10 tallest buildings in the world, top 10 smallest buildings in the world, everything top 10 from whatever field, from sporting field to economics to history to whatever. So I always loved the top 10. And you always had like the Guinness Book of World Records too and so forth. But today I thought I would show you my top 10 baseball card backs. The back of the baseball card, my favorites. And I have a top 10 that I pulled out of my collection. And these are all obviously from my collection. And we're going to start with, hopefully I don't mess up this order. I was thinking maybe to do like a giveaway and people show their favorite card backs, but I'm kind of too lazy to do that. So hopefully people will kind of maybe come up with a video of their favorite card backs just to show. There's some fantastic, I mean, it was hard for me to narrow it down to my top 10. But we'll start with 10. I hope I don't mess up this order. The first one, it could be any player that's played more than 15, 20 years. And I happen to have here a 1972 O-Pee-Chee of Willie Mays. And on the back here, you're going to see his stats. It actually includes Trenton from his actual minor leagues to 1971 here. And for me to see this nowadays is almost impossible. But as a kid, I would just love to look at these backs of these players. I was just mesmerized by how many years, these players played in the major leagues. I would compare with my friends, their favorite players. I would total up this, that, and everything, because as a kid, there was no internet. So how did we get the stats? Well, we got the stats, the current players like in the Sunday paper. The retired players, you would in books, magazines, and so forth. So I just thought this would be really cool to show you the number 10 here. Number 9 is the 1914 Polo Grounds game card of Maddie here, Christy Mathewson. And on the back here, what's really cool is it shows the Polo Grounds where he played. And it's somebody taking a picture from the outfield. So I thought that was really cool for number 9. Number 8 is this Canadian issue, 1927 Honey Boy. It's a Tris speaker on the front here. And on the back here, if you turned in all 21 cards in the set, you would get a brick of Honey Boy ice cream, a brick of Honey Boy ice cream for turning in the set. And what makes this really neat is you actually physically had to go down to the plant to turn in the cards to get the ice cream. So I thought this was kind of a really cool back here. And it gives you the address of the plant. And then once you turned in the cards, they would basically hole punch the cards. So you see a lot of these with hole punches on them for people that, redeemed the cards for the prize and they would get the cards back. So that would have been number 8. Number 7 is the 1928 Ruth Fro-Joy. And it says Ruth is a crack fielder here. This is actually the front of the card. You don't see too many cards of him fielding a ball here. But on the back here, it says, make a home run to health and strength by eating Fro-Joy ice cream every day. Its youth units build strong bones, sound teeth, and healthy bodies. So it's kind of the youth units. So you would, in order to receive a autographed photo of the babe. You would turn in. There were 6 cards to the set. They were issued from August 6th to August 11th. This is card number 6, one a day. And you collect all 6 of them, turn them in, and you would receive an autographed photo of the babe. So that was number 7. Number 6 is the Turkey Red. This is of Home Run Baker here. And on the back here, it has a gigantic checklist. And you would be able to turn in, exchange for 10 coupons of Turkey Red cigarettes. You would be able to, grab one of these players, one of these cards. And I don't have the there's also a Turkey Red advertising back, which is fantastic. But I really just think this is cool. Large size checklist. So that's number 6. Number 5, as I turn the page here so I don't mess these things up, is the it says 1925 Drake's Cake. Babe Ruth here on the front. Down here it says Universal Pictures, but it should actually be it's a 1932 issue, because the Babe didn't start making pictures for Universal. He started in 1932, not 1925. 64 movie stars in the set. He's the only sports figure, a baseball player in the set. On the back here, just really cool with the advertising back here. What it looks like tells you the finest ingredients of old-fashioned home methods. Collect all 24 pictures of the film stars. So I thought this was really cool for number 5. Number 4 is the 1933 Buttercream Charles Chuck Klein here. And on the back here, you would what you would do is estimate in 1933 on October 1st, estimate what his batting average would be on October 1st. And then you would put your information here and send it in. What's really cool is Chuck Klein actually won the batting title in 1933 with a 368 average. So whoever's guessing was probably going to be wrong, because he basically led to the league at 368. So that is number 4, I'm sorry. Number 3 is going to be the Sporting Life. I got a Cy Young on the front here, but on the back here, for 5 cents, you would get a Sporting Life paper, and it says, if you want baseball news, you should read the Sporting Life, for 5 cents. So that this is really, really cool for a back. This being number 3, they would the Sporting Life competed with the Sporting News. Each week for 24 weeks, they would issue 12 new players. This happens to be the Cy Young. All right, now we're down to the top 2 here. Number 2 is, this is actually an advertising card, I believe. It's the 33 Bluebird, Ruth on the front here. And on the bottom here, it sees Babe Ruth, see the other side, and it has just a fantastic advertising back here. For 29 Bluebird bottle caps and $1.39, you can receive a Babe Ruth glove. Just everything about this, just love it. Say Bluebird bottle caps, the most delicious grape juice. Let's drink Bluebird. So this would be number 2. Now, number 1 is, I just think this is cool. The 1947 Minko. It's a Japanese player on front. Have no idea who this is. But what makes this really special is on the back, it's a Ted Williams on the back here with his number 9 here. So I thought, heck, instead of advertising, you get a player on the back here. So this would be number 1 for my top 10 baseball card backs. You know, it's very difficult to pick the top 10. I could show you, I don't know, a ton of different cards that would maybe make the list. I just thought it was really cool, you know, that when I was a kid, you know, you didn't have stats. You didn't know the stats of the players. So again, it's just really cool. It just brings back memories to show you that Willie Mays card, which I can't really see on the back nowadays, but as a kid, just loved to go over all the stats. So hey, thanks for watching. This is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Bye.